Greetings from Pollick Outdoors. A beautiful late August afternoon. Look at how blue the skies are. Just perfect. But they're calling for rain, both Monday and Tuesday. Thought I'd come out and just look at the plot real quick, see how it's doing. Things are starting to pop up in rows, as they should. Oats, wheat, rye, soybeans, a couple different peas. But what I'd like to do today is show how I make a scrape, or at least one possible option for making a scrape. Many people have what you would call just what they call a garden weasel. And you can use this in your flower beds. I like it to make scrapes with. It makes a fantastic scrape. You can pull the dirt, fling the dirt a little bit, pull the grass away. It just looks super authentic. Now, this is a silky dogwood bush. And one thing I'd like to show is just how far under or how far over the branches hang this particular scrape. Now remember, keep in mind, scrapes are a tool in the toolbox. That's all they are. In conjunction with the food plot, in conjunction with some passageways. There's one over there you can see brush hogged right there, and another little path that comes up along the edge here. It just gives them a potential focal point. Now, the tree stand is right there. You can just see the platform, but nice and hidden for early season. My goal, and history says, my goal is to have them come to this general vicinity right here. Hopefully there are other deer up in here, and what that does is they will step out of this. This is quite thick. It would be considered maybe a grass river in the agricultural world, but all the runoff from this will filter through there down into that swale. That's a giant patch of soybeans. By rights, when that turns brown, they will come this way into my green plot. At least that's the plan. But I like to give them some focal points, and this is just one. But what a fantastic looking scrape. Just, it looks so authentic. And again, in that scrape, I will put Paul Pollick's complete scrape along with some of his buck preorbital on the branches. Paul has been around for a number of years. Mid-1990s, 95 is when he started. A quiet, subtle lure. Great for early season. You can add all kinds of things. I like to put in some doe tarsal. That seems to be real effective early season. If you need some help, advice on making scrapes, reach out. I have been making scrapes for probably 40 years with Dad. This is something as a trapper, way back in the early 1980s, even late 1970s, that scent was one of those tools that we used quite a bit. And they may not always work, but it's part of the game you play. And anything to give them another focal point is what our final objective is. So, words of wisdom from the scrape, or at least the edge of the food plot. Kevin, Pollick Outdoors.